win this match pretty comfortably.
Thanks, Neil. Start of the second half then. Primus goes up and knocks it down, and immediately from Bottas out of the centre down towards half forward, and Fitzroy pick up where they left off. Here comes Chisholm handling it out of defence, left it behind though, forking a half chance. He was dragged down. Morton slides in, Jones grabs him and will have a ball up just outside the attacking 50 for Fitzroy. They lead 8-3 to 3-5. Some late goals in the opening term setting up their lead, and they've been very good since. Barker in trouble, arching the back, nowhere to go. Morton kicks it very high. They'll contest just outside the 50. O'Reilly spikes it, gains about 20 metres, gets it across the boundary line, so a throw in. Yes, just moving amongst a couple of their supporters during that last break. They're very, very anxious. I've got to say, not overconfident.
Well, here's their team's opportunity at half forward. Johnson, the quick kick. Cassidy gathers, but taken straight away by Toy, and a strong tackle, and the umpire awards him. Umpire Gavin Dorr adjudicating that Cassidy had the prior opportunity to dispose of the ball before young Luke Toya took the tackle. Goes up towards centre wing, Waterhouse in front. Really, Dockers need to move the ball a little bit quicker than what they're doing now. This is a terrible kick from Waterhouse. Terrible kick. Forking very happy to receive it. Right in front of goal, some 80 metres out. Takes it in, Mellington behind, push out.
Unlike the umpire, we can have another look at this one. Yeah, tough call. I mean, Mellington clearly pushes him with the left arm and then takes the mark. Two actions.
So Fremantle away now. Norwich at half back towards the wing position. Edwards tucks it under the arm and runs through half forward now. The kick looking for Hunter, carries to him, couldn't take it. Gathers again at ground level. Back to Mann, a right foot towards the top of the square. The wind just drifting it across. And Mann picks up his second behind for the afternoon. Jared Malloy been very good in defence. So 9 possessions he's gathered in general play. Nick Carter towards the wing position. Hawking provides the contest. Waters knocks it on down. Jones, first player there for Fremantle. Paxman joins him, but both players allowed to go over the boundary line. In the true wing position at the Whitten Oval, outer side. Fitzroy kicking with the breeze in this third term. Kicked 5 goals with it in the first. Fremantle just a 1 when they had their turn in the second. Ball being brought back now by Gavin Dorr, really controlling the game. John Barker towards centre forward, towards Mellington. He's cleared this time. No doubt whatsoever in that contest. A good 2 metres clear. Moves in, goes long and hard towards Johnson. Probably a disappointment there was no one in front of him for him to climb upon. Chris Johnson. That's a little nonchalantly, but he's dropped through his second.
Well, Johnny Barker's kick to Mellington was perfect, and then Mellington almost thought that he could make the distance, so he sunk a long one into the goal square, and Johnson's done the rest. He's a magical player on his day, isn't he, Chris Johnson? He really can do some very special things. Fitzroy move on to 9-3-57 and Fremantle 3-6-24, so they're still taking full advantage of kicking with the breeze again at the start of this third quarter.
Well, we made the point at the start of the day. Their last win was on the 20th of May last season, round 8, against the Adelaide Crows at Footy Park. They're about to celebrate this anniversary unless the Dockers can find something special here as the kick comes down inside the 50. Back after it goes Rowe. Bizzotto Shepherd's coming through and held without the ball as Malloy, and he'll get the free kick.
Malloy's really been special on the back line. As Terry said, he's picked up a lot of possessions in general play back there, and each time they rebound the ball, Malloy seems to be somewhere involved.
9-3, 3-6. Malloy towards the wing. Johnson worked under the ball. Waters cleverly gets it away. This is Edwards. Forward of the wing. The short one is on to Waterhouse. Down towards left half forward. Two men down the ground just outside the 50. But I think Waterhouse will have learnt from his last lesson and kick safely. He does that inside the 50, and a great mark almost completed down there by a road. Toyer waiting in front, dragged down, dispossessed. Durkay rather tentative going through there, and a whistle and a ball up about 40 metres out. And the Fitzroy boys have come to play this afternoon. You always sensed during the week that was going to be the situation. Sitting back last Sunday night watching Fremantle's lamentable performance against the Crows must have made them think they were a chance today, and given the events of the week, well, they found plenty. Dwyer back towards the wing. Plenty of dockers around the ball. Jones dragged off at Edwards. Smothered. This is Carter. Across to Primus. Primus runs through the middle. Gets it to Bamford. Bamford the speedster running down towards centre half forward. Kicks for space. Chisholm leads back. Pursued by Morton. Chisholm close to the line. Played it brilliantly. Great poise. Now he feeds it back to Ridley, close to the line. Todd Ridley drives around the outer side wing. Up out there was Mann. He was held without it. He'll get the free kick. Missed the mark, but was held when he hit the deck.
It's hard to take a mark when a player's got one hand. Mann certainly made sure the umpire saw it.
Mann up towards the wing. Burton, the big reach. Gradually working the ball along the outer wing. His kick has height. Durkay couldn't complete it. Rowe to Wills. Umpires interfering here. Ball being brought back.
Didn't see the signal then, Terry. I can't tell you what that one was for.
The question was, well, did they have advantage or not? But regardless of that, it is now with Rowe towards Hunter. Can't complete it. Wills does the roving. The right foot rolls across the face of goals, over the line and out of bounds. So really, Fremantle struggling to get the ball into the goals. Fitzroy have had all the answers in defence so far. Fremantle another opportunity. This time it's Rowe. The snapshot falls short. Bounces awkwardly for the Fitzroy defence, and a free kick's been awarded to Malloy. Jared Malloy pushes out wide. Dent. His kick towards the centre wing. Barker has as much space as he wants. Takes his time to gather it. Looks upfield. On the left foot finds Hawking. He too uses the left foot. Centre half forward. Mellington can't keep it. It's down at ground level. It's Cassidy, the left footer. He likes it. He's gone for it. And the umpire's given it to him.
The confidence is growing as the game progresses. I mean, that was a great goal. Left foot snap. Really nothing in it, but made a goal out of it. Fitzroy players are all jubilant. They're just growing in stature as the game progresses. Once they get a sniff, it'll be really difficult to take it off them today.
Well, Fitzroy have now kicked 9 of the last 10 goals, and Dennis, that nearly constitutes a sniff.
Play restarts. Brad Cassidy with that last goal. This is Carter through the middle. Looping hand pass over the top. In trouble is Clayton. It comes back towards Norris, who slaps it back to accommodate this man. Wills. Some indecision there. The master of indecision on that run. Toyer eventually to Bandy. Back to Wills. About 35 metres out. He swings towards full forward. It's bending back nicely on the breeze. Narrowly missed. Interesting, the composition of their defence at the present time, the Dockers. They've got O'Reilly on Cassidy. Now they're sorting it out, but it's cost them a goal. Ridley is back at full forward, and really they need to address the problem, or rather at full back. On the full forward, Mellington, who's been a danger for them. Meantime, the ball comes in short. Over the ball is Carter, slung. Waters against the flow. Johnson slides in. Back comes Carter, ties it up. They're just getting back to Fremantle's problems, and they certainly are many, but full forward. is not serving them well at the moment. Maybe Ridley down there will be a chance at getting some goals in this game, because at the moment they are really struggling. Waterhouse's hand pass goes directly up in the air. Bottas knocks it back to Waters. Down towards full forward. This will get Hunter to take a mark. You watch. No, he missed it. Back comes Malloy. He's in the back pocket, and the fullback clears once more.
Looks for and finds Mickey Dwyer. Dwyer just slowing things up a little at half-back. The kick is dangerously close to the line, and the boundary umpire allows Simon Hawking to take the mark. Comes inboard, Toya, too short, son. Cassidy, Johnson on the burst. Attacks the goal, Mellington and Ridley. Ridley in front, Mellington behind. Did he touch? Rolls across the line, one behind.